Hi, hello, good evening. My name is Lakshmi Narayana. I completed MSc BEd in the subject of mathematics and I have nearly 20 years of experience in dealing mathematics, both IIT and NCRT. So, in this session, I am going to recall all topics wise in each and every chapter. What are the topics you need to learn? The first step for every student, you have to remember chapter wise which topics are there. Whether you learn the topic or not, you have to identify. If any topic you feel difficult, then you again practice that particular topic. For that reason, in this session, I am going to say all the subtopics in chapter 1 onwards. Okay, let us go. The first chapter, real numbers. In this real numbers, you have to learn fundamental theorem of arithmetic, LCM and HCF, prime factorization method, irrational numbers, proving the given number is irrational, and decimal expansion. In second chapter, polynomials. Second chapter, polynomials. In polynomials, zeros of a polynomial, relationship between zeros and coefficients, graphical representation. Graphical representation. Zeros of a polynomial, relationship between zeros and coefficients, graphical representation. And chapter 3, pair of linear equations in two variables. In this graphical method, to solve the pair of linear equations in graphical method, substitution method and elimination method. And consistency of equation conditions. We have three conditions, consistency conditions, that conditions also need to learn. And fourth chapter, quadratic equation. In this quadratic equation, you have to learn standard form, factorization method, quadratic formula and nature of the roots. Topics wise, you have to identify whether you learn or not learn or need to learn. You have to identify that. And now chapter 5, arithmetic progressions. In this, nth term and sum of n terms and applications of arithmetic progressions. This you need to learn. And sixth chapter, triangles. In triangles, similar triangles. What are the similarity criteria? Mainly we have three similarity criteria, that is AAA similarity criteria, SSS similarity criteria and SAS similarity criteria. These three similarity criteria you have to recall, and basic proportionality theorem and converse of BPT theorem or Thales theorem. Proofs also you need to learn, and application problems in both similar triangles and basic proportionality theorem. And chapter 7, coordinate geometry. In coordinate geometry, based on distance formula, section formula and midpoint formula. Based on these three formulas, you have to learn and solve the problems. And chapter 8, trigonometry. In this trigonometry, first you have to learn trigonometric identities, Values of trigonometric ratios means values table for 0 degrees, 30 degrees, 60 degrees, 45 degrees and 90 degrees table and trigonometric identities. These topics you need to learn in trigonometry. And chapter 9 applications of trigonometry. In this heights and distances problems you have to learn. Before learning that problems you need to learn the definition of angle of elevation, angle of depression and line of sight. And next chapter circles. In the circles tangent to circle and number of tangents and properties of tangents. This you need to learn. And next chapter areas related to circles. In this area of sector, area of segment and combination of figures. This you need to learn. And next chapter surface areas and volumes, combination of solids, problems on volumes and surface areas. So here you need to learn formulas mainly for these 6 solids: cylinder, cone, cuboid, cube, sphere, hemisphere. This you need to learn. And chapter 13 statistics. So mean, median and mode. Mean, median, mode and missing frequency problems. For grouped data and ungrouped data also you have to learn. And last chapter, chapter number 14, probability. In this classical probability definition and simple problems, how to solve the problems in probability based on coin, dice and a deck of cards, and some real life situational problems by using the probability formula you have to solve. So this is the chapter wise topics list. In the next session we will discuss formulas for each and every topic. Thank you.